In a linear relation, the rate of change is the same. Rate of change is constant or the same. It's the same. It increases or decreases by the same amount every single time. Good. What's another word for rate of change?
First differences.
First differences and slope. Good. So that means the first differences are the same, and the slope of any points on the line has to be the same, right? Okay. If the points on the graph, when you connect them, if they form a straight line, then we know that it's going to be a linear relation. Excellent. A direct variation is one type of relationship that can be linear. Yeah, you can just tell me anything that you learned about linear relations. So we learned direct, we learned partial. Okay, you need to know the differences between the two. Both of these are linear relations. A linear relation, the equation must have a degree of 1. Okay, I'll talk about what that means. Degree of 1. Okay, so the exponent must always be 1. The highest degree has to be 1. If it's not, it's nonlinear. Okay, so let's write the opposite now for nonlinear. Equation has a degree that is not 1. If it's not 1, it cannot be linear. It's nonlinear. Main point, not a straight line, okay? Anything that when you graph it does not form a straight line is just a nonlinear relation. Which means what? What does that mean then? Slope, rate of change, and differences, and first differences are not constant. So if you're using a table and you're finding the differences, if they're not all the same number, then it's impossible for it to be linear because it's not increasing or decreasing by the same amount, right? If this is my grid, any linear relation is a straight line, so it can start at the origin, which would be what? What type of relation? Direct. Or we can have a y-intercept that's not 0. So let's say the y-intercept is 3. We can start here. Linear relations can increase or they can decrease. So let's draw one this way, right? Linear relations can increase or decrease. Anything that's nonlinear, what would it look like? Not a straight line. A curve. Or something that looks like this, which you're going to learn in grade 10. Okay? Anything that's not a straight line.
Made with Doodlecast Pro.